Hey guys, today we went back and picked up this little thing right here. It is the mini wireless keyboard, 2.4, rated G for gamers. Okay, we'll take that claim a little lightly. It's for PCs, laptop tablets, yeah, smart TVs, Android TV boxes, so we'll test this as well. And they're claiming Xbox 360 and PS3. A little out of date here with the references. What is included is the unit in a nano USB receiver. So we'll have to take a look at that as well. And wow, bubble wrap. Okay, have not seen it's ever packaged like that before. But, okay, so here's our user manual. I don't see the nano key. Okay, sometimes they store them inside the units. There it is. Kind of frustrating. The ones I've seen in the past, and you can see right here, there's two little contacts. This normally should take a battery that we have seen before on this channel. Normally these take these Nokia batteries, like this one, and they would slide right in here, and you could lock them in. And that's how the Rii keyboards work. This one apparently only offers the AAA. It doesn't offer the Rii connections, which they're there on the board. You can see them and they line up with what we'd want. So you would have to solder those on yourself. I wonder if we can steal them off of our cheaper little gaming handhelds that we don't really care about. And there's those textured grip from gamers. Clearly not that textured. It's pretty garbage. But overall, okay. That's not bad. Feels good. We've got right, left mouse. There we go. Got a little control up here. Search option, home key, Internet Explorer. You also have keyboard and mouse over here. So if you want to like use the mouse and then like use it like that, you could. That's not bad. That's pretty comfortable. So volume up, volume down. This tells me that this thing's already programmed, especially if you're on a Windows machine. Okay, that's very stiff. That's a lot stiffer than the Rii keyboards we've seen on Amazon. That's a USB type micro, and that's I'm not even sure if that's on there correctly. Will that fit in there? It's not aligning with the plastic shell, but it does fit. Yeah, you can see it's not quite lined up in its hole correctly. It really takes a lot of work. You kind of have to tack it at an angle to slide that cable in. Maybe it's just this model. We'll chuck it up to being just this model. Auto sleep and powering down. If there's a long period of inactivity, it will go to sleep. So you don't have to turn in the off position. That's kind of nice. Now, this is a game you play with a controller, so let's see if we can actually kind of figure this out. And, oh, there it is. Play. Select. Enter. Spacebar. Play button. Mouse is not working either. Mouse works. Okay, that works. Sort of. Let's see how this actually works. It's funny, mouse works. OK selection does not work, so they're registered differently. Let's see how we can drive the car, which luckily is auto drive, and we can turn some of this volume down a little bit so you guys can actually hear me talk. Okay, so yeah, we know all this. We can use this. Let's take a look at these. Can we drive? Left? Got right? Okay. So we so far kind of for gamers. This is rated G for gamers. I don't hate this. It's not the best though. I don't hate this. For $5, I think you could do better. And now that I've got something, let's see if we can actually use that. Select. How do I trigger my extra? How do I get my shield to trigger? So far, I can't get anything to trigger it. Nothing None of these buttons are triggering it, and yeah. So maybe not for gamers after all. Maybe just a nice little wireless keyboard. Let's see if we can do some search. Does it recognize it as a keyboard? Search. Triggers the search down here for voice, but there's no microphone built in, so that doesn't really help us at all. And then play button doesn't really seem to do anything either. And let's look for John Wick 3. Who doesn't? It registers nothing. Play registers nothing. Volume, next registers nothing, but it probably would in the media player. This is kind of a page up, page down, doesn't do anything, doesn't scroll for us. Maybe page up, page down will now work? No. Home, takes us back home. E, does it give us a web browser? There's one built in. Nothing. And then of course, mouse. And then we have the mouse that goes over it because it's coarse. So yeah, it's 50-50. Not a bad little device though to keep in your little media center. Goes well with the Nvidia Shield. No RGB. I don't know why they would say this is for, quote, the gamers. There's no gaming keys, so like I can't even use this as like a D-pad and arrows like we've seen some of the nicer ones that have that on the back side where you can flip these. But for $5, yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna say this is a thumbs up for me. It's gonna work. I've used these in the past. $5, and the fact that it has like a nice little carrying area for your dongle. Battery door seems to go on. And I can just throw this on my kit and I have a backup little keyboard for $5. 2 thumbs up.